Okay, so I'm flying the FV or FW-190, and this is a boom and zoom. It's got a powerful engine, get up high, etc. I like this video. I end up losing, but you'll see why I enjoy the video once we get up there. Um, Start out, get up to my altitude, etc. Flying along. And the advantages and disadvantages of this plane is that it is fast. It's got good guns, it's got cannons on it, and it can hit hard and swoop through, boom and zoom, and get behind the heavy fighters and stuff. I love hunting heavy fighters at high altitude to begin the match, and in fact, that's partially what I do here. Um, but the weakness is that it can't turn. So you are pretty much a support plane the entire time that you're playing this. You want to boom through. Hopefully, you can drag a couple of people off behind you, get them out of the fray, and chasing you. If you can get three people chasing you, that's you taking care of three people. And fantastic. I love when something like that happens. In this instance, I start out helping out my buddies. I'll let the match play a little bit. You can have my thought process as I watch this. Um, in this instance, there is my plane or my buddy fighting her buddy, but I have a good shot on this guy who stalled out. So I fly by, I get most of them. If I was in a heavy, I would have had a tail gunner, and I probably would have finished him off with my tail gunner. But in this instance, keep zooming. I don't want to get into a turn fight because this thing cannot turn. Get out far enough, turn around, come back, and do some assistance once I get the bat there. I should be able to finish this guy off if I remember correctly before he's really able to do anything, and get into a turn fight, which the heavies are the only planes that I really like turn fighting in this thing. And even then, if there's any light fighters around, I will not get into a turn fight with a heavy because the light fighters will be on your 6 very quickly. So I take this guy out, I believe. And I actually rescued the guy he was after on this. I think my gun's overheating. Okay, gotta give myself some altitude again. Now, at this point, not sure who's gonna win. We have a couple of planes, or both teams are kind of the same. Get some shots on planes as I pass, injure him. Again, this is not a plane to try and turn. If you gotta do more than 40, 45 degrees, don't make the turn.
Enemy headquarters destroyed. Inaccurate anti-aircraft fire.
Now at this point, I see the 109B and my one guy there. I figure tier 4, my buddy can take him out, so I start my climb. And when I see that, I realize, oh great, now there's 2 more coming in, and we now know where the rest of their team is. So it's 1 of my guy against 4 of theirs. And rather than trying to get into a dogfight there, I look up and I notice that we have a superiority advantage. So I just fly away. I figure these guys should be able to keep them busy for long enough that perhaps we can get a superiority advantage or something, and go from there. But, and you'll see it. There goes 1. There goes 2. There goes 3. So our superiority advantage has been cut way down. Now, I wasn't expecting all 3 of them to die without taking out any, so now we have an issue with superiority. So I have to go in. I gotta do a dive through at least, get myself some superiority up. I do see the 110 shooting ground targets, but we got 2 injured planes, so let's get our superiority points. I get this guy, and as I suspected, I get really, really hurt. Fix my engine up real quick, and now I don't have nearly enough hit points to really do anything. Still 4 of them left. Oh, there's one of them. There's no way I'll make it through this, right?
That's 4 now.
Okay, so back to the plane to show you what I'm talking about. Well, cutting out of that video. There's one thing really here that is important, and that is this number over here that said airspeed 541. This here leaves me with just one thing left to do with the rest of this video.